We are standing at the most northern tip of Sri Lanka. I like how they say the most northern notch of Sri Lanka. We made it, guys, we made it. Welcome to the 4th day and good morning from Point Pedro. Quite the journey to get here, 770 kilometers. Took me 17 hours, but we have made it and we're at the top of Sri Lanka. It's been fun, it's been challenging, hot, windy. It took me an hour and a half to get here. And today, what we have in store for you is a tour around Jaffna. Now I couldn't see, I looked for some tours, but because it was such short notice, everything was full day. And because I'm trying to budget, this is doing a $130 to $150 tour around Jaffna. Didn't seem right, didn't fall in the budget, so we're going to do a self-ride. So this was our first port of call, was the tip of Sri Lanka. Then we're going to go from here and we're going to ride the coast all the way down to a temple. So let's go integrate with some locals. Some local fishermen are always fun people. Northernmost tip of Sri Lanka, look at the waters. Well, another hot day in Sri Lanka. Not sure what the temperature would be now. I'm thinking about 32. And I think it was going to get to 36 today. Let's go talk to some locals. Sakatai. There's heaps. It's very there's heaps of islands. So just to give you an idea, after here we're going to go to a temple. I think maybe the oldest temple up here. A temple, then we're going to go and scoot. So I pretty much think the temple's down here. We're going to go down here, we're going to go over here, cruise around and then come back into Jaffna. We're going to do a museum, a temple, we're going to do the library, the markets and the Jaffna fort. Whew! And it is cooking. All right. Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Oh, mango things.
Yeah, this one good Sri Lankan.
How much?
550 1 kilo.
Okay. I get bag?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at this guy's fruit store. Oh, look at the pineapple. Oh, they smell so good. That's good.
Your camera hold?
Camera. New Zealand. New Zealand. Australia, New Zealand.
Very good one.
Yeah, but so big. Can you cut up?
Yeah.
Cut and we can eat. Oh. Same? Different. Big pot for the corn. You gotta love these side stalls. I've just got a whole pineapple, which he's cutting up. He just wanted to sell me a whole pineapple. I'm like, yeah, but I want to eat it now. He goes, yeah, no problem. We've got pawpaws. Look at the mangoes. Papaya. The avos. The avocados are quite weird here. Got apples. Oh, and we got peanuts. Let's try a peanut for breakfast. Ah, that one's Oh, look, a banana man. Wow. Grapes. Oh, geez.
Good energy.
Very tight clusters, yeah? So many seeds. Sweet. The peanut was weird. Oh, look. Pineapple man. Ah. Look. Chili. Yeah, see? They give me the pineapple, then they give me a big bottle. It's got salt, chili, probably masala in it. Everything, like in India, everything got masala in it. Don't ruin the fruit, man. Pineapple. Oh, very good. Look at that pineapple. That's amazing. Very good. Hello, sir.
Bro.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Next time you come here.
I will. This is very good. I like. Thank you. What are you doing? If he starts rubbing on the bike, he's going to knock it over, aren't you? You're beautiful. You're a big, beautiful boy. You're a big, beautiful girl. You're a big, beautiful girl. Hey. All right, what am I doing? stand-offish, I would say. Obviously, up here, and I'm not trying to assume anything, but with all the civil unrest that's been happening up here, it's been quite a hard time for the Senegalese and the Jaffna people, so probably going to tread lightly and not expect too much. Well, that's the first time in Sri Lanka. The dogs did not help. As soon as I went to approach the family, and they all seemed to be families working the nets on with their catch, the dogs were just going off their head, which made them feel uneasy. I'm not sure if the dogs were going to bite me, but they were not friendly, so we exited there. Now we're going to head down the coast. I don't know if you can see that beautiful sea eagle on the rock there. But yeah, let's follow this coast down, and hopefully there should be a couple more fishing villages. We'll stop out there and we'll try again. Everybody's smiling. So, very curious. Even the kids just went passing the by. They look right into you. This road is probably the roughest on road on Sri Lanka. A couple of tractors have just driven over it like it went. The vibe's not colourful, to put it nicely. The women tend to smile a bit more than the guys. The guys are very, like I'm saying, the majority, 90% are looking, but the expression on their face is, they're very reserved. That's a good word. I would say they're very reserved within their lifestyle, and I don't know how many foreigners get up here, so it's the first time and it's very different for Sri Lanka, but it's probably the worst civil war in any country that's was battered. So we'll look into a bit more history later. Oh, look at this tuk-tuk. This is killer. That's very cool. Green Angel. I love my girl. How are you, sir? This is very cool, man. This is very cool. Look at it. Wow. That is cool. It's amazing. All right. If I didn't have a motorbike, oh, he tooted. He was nice. Tuk-tuk operator. Wow. All right, let's head down to this temple and then we'll keep moseying on all the way back. Old boats. Hello, sir. The fishery harbour, Maligi. How are you? Good? Hey, good. Good. He's a smiling man, happy man. New Zealand. Yeah. Oh, what time? 3:30. Oh, this is very big. Very big. Oh, military. Everywhere. Thank you, sir. Okay. Wow, that was the first nice interaction. You see the other guy that was in the corner on his post. Man, that's a very staunch, very reserved. Don't want to let anything in. Just I'm watching you. Don't even ask me what's going on there. That's the second one we've seen today, but I'm gonna find out. That looks fun. Woo! Mate, that looks like fun. I'd get amongst that. I've just chosen to ride down here, but to my amazement, I know exactly what this is. So we might just turn around and be on our way. Do you know what that is? I'll let you know. This is a seaside cremation site. It's where they burn the bodies. Fly the drone. Sri Lanka fort. It's about 40. This is just how I thought it would be. A lot of these islands, even though I can do a massive loop, which I've already done, and then go over to here and then follow this all the way around, get on another ferry, I'm not going to see anything in Jaffna. And this ferry is already over here, and it's going to take an hour to get back over here, and you can see people are waiting already here to go down and go over the ferry. So my other anything in Jaffna in the CBD, because I want to go to Jaffna Fort, I want to go to the library, and I want to show you the markets, is to backtrack. So I got to go along all that rough road again, which is probably the roughest road that I've been on in Sri Lanka. There's another fort over here. Seem to be forts everywhere. All right, let's backtrack. It's going to be a hell of a ride, but we've got to aim for Jaffna Fort.
No, not camera, please.
Hello. Not anybody say hello here or what?
How much?
1,500.
Hungry.
Hungry?
Yeah.
Let's just focus on the field, brother. Big boss man?
Big boss. Big boss.
Yeah.
You hungry.
Country, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
May come, huh? Enjoy.
Yeah.
Fun.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Yeah? New Zealand versus Sri Lanka.
One day.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Alright, I just wanted to share something with you. While I was recording down there on the jetty and the ferry was over the other side, two men came up behind me, and I was already filming, and then noticed them behind me, and I didn't put the camera on him, and then he started talking to me and said, oh, no camera, no camera, no camera, and I'm like, well, okay, I'm like, turned it off. And then I proceeded to talk to him and said, you guys from Jaffna? He said, no, I'm from Berlin. And I'm thinking, yeah, but where do you originate from? And then he said Jaffna, and I simply asked him a question, is Everybody seems to be very reserved here. And he just sort of laughed. He said, oh no, the happiest people in Sri Lanka are from Jaffna. And I'm like, well, that's open for discussion, because I've traveled through Sri Lanka and I'm finding them to be the most reserved and emotionless people. And he didn't like that. And then he just walked away. He was like, nah. And I said, well, why did you move to Germany? He's like, why not? And I'm like, come on, brother. You don't just get up, pack up and move to Germany. Anyway, fucking... So I had to opt to wait for that ferry for an hour. By the time they load it and go over there, 2.5 hours. Well, say, let's go 2 hours. It's already nearly midday. We've got a lot to do. So let's forget about that part and the top end there. And let's get into the heart of Jaffna, where all the action is. Let's go, let's roll. Like every place, it says no video cameras, no smoking, no touching, no drinking, no fires. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, so we've got locals 60 rupee, and then you got foreigners US $5. Yeah, it's a big difference. All right, we're not allowed to film in here, of course. Welcome to Jaffna Fort. Watch the holes, as I just fell in one. All right, this fort was built by the Portuguese in 1618, if that gives you any idea how old this place is. That is crazy. Now 40 years later, after it was built, it was captured by the Dutch so many years later, and then they've turned it into the pentagon shape that you see today. Actually hoping to get a like a tour guide that could have just, like an English speaking tour guide that could have just taken us around. I'm not sure. We're definitely not in the main entrance. I'm not even sure what, I don't even know what's bloody going on. All I know is I'm at Jaffna Fort, and I know bugger all about it. So let's just go on our own tour, and I'll give you a little bit of history along the way. All right, we did come in. We came in the outer gate and then through the main entrance. Wow, it's a big place. That Portuguese and Dutch feeling. We are here, Jaffna, and the library and the markets. Although Jaffna Fort is well known for its colonial architecture, the Jaffna Fort post-disaster archaeologically research project has confirmed that the majority of the Jaffna's fort history belongs to pre-colonial times. If Jaffna's history was condensed into a day, the colonial era would only start at just after 3 minutes before midnight. Look at all the shells on this wall here. Look at this. I have no idea what that is, what that was for. Wow, look at this. The walls are crazy. It's like a shell mosaic piece. I'm trying to be discreet with the camera. That's where we just were. Probably should have read the signs a bit better back there, but you know, a pamphlet would be good or something, so you can go around to these sites and have a little bit of history. Yeah, so that's where we've come in. That's the main entrance, and then it goes all the way around, all the way back around here. This was the old bell tower. It's obviously working on it to preserve it. We better do a loop, yeah? Do a loop of the Pentagon. Pentagon. I wonder if that's where the actual Pentagon got its design from. Maybe it got its design from the Portuguese back building this in 1618. Yeah, that's a very interesting question. There's been a lot of deterioration and erosion, so that's why there's so many projects going on here. God, they'd find some stuff. See, no information, no plaque stating what this was. I don't know, am I missing something? Was I supposed to get a pamphlet? They never offered. They just gave me this tiny little ticket. I gave them 1,530 rupees and that was it. When we do go back, I will try and find out how long it took to build, how many workers were on here, the material, obviously a lot of rock, coral, shells, the sand would have come from the beach, you know, general information. It's like a moat. I don't know what they call this, but in Cambodia they would call that a moat. Just another layer of protection. Wow, almost looks freaky. Jaffna Port Pentagon. Oh, it's beautiful eagles down here. Once again, blowing its ass off. I'm not sure. There's another question. I'm not even sure if this has been bombed in its history, because from here to there is broken. So I think we have to go down and go across. Okay, took them about 180 years from what I can gather to build this. All right, covers 62 acres, which is quite impressive. And in here, it's crazy. So I've got another plan, and that is to take the motorbike back and drop it off, and then get a tuk-tuk, and we'll finish the remainder of the tour on tuk-tuk. It's going to be a whole lot easier. And let's take that home, and then we'll restart this tour of Jaffna. Oh, what can I say other than Jaffna is over. I'm done and dusted with this place. This morning I was pumped. We went up to the northernmost tip of Sri Lanka, hour-and-a-half ride. That was good. And then it all started going a little bit pear-shaped from there. Just the response from the people, interactions weren't on par, and then it's sort of all, you know, I tried to pick it back up, then decided to come back here. Had a shower, even had a quick nap, got up, had a coffee, got dressed, went out, left the bike here. I thought, nah, I'll go out. There's plenty of tuk-tuks there. As soon as I walked out, walked up there, walked for half an hour, didn't see a single tuk-tuk. Then I saw one, and he just shrugged me off like I was some alien. Anyway, kept walking. I'm like, cool. Asked another one, and no, nobody wanted to give me a ride. It was another hour walk into town. So I thought, nah, I'm not giving up. I came back. I got the motorbike. Awesome that I didn't continue to walk in there. Like sometimes I'm stubborn and I just go, nah, I'm gonna walk. So got on the motorbike, came back here, and then went to the markets, and oh my God. I'm so glad that I didn't walk in there, because the feeling was not good. It was so dirty in there, and the way that I was feeling after having a shower, I even put shoes on. I just didn't want to, I wasn't feeling the vibe. I didn't want to be in that situation. The dirtiness was next level. It reminded me of other places that I've been to. So I just decided to turn around. I just kept riding in town. I kept getting looked at, which was not uncommon, and thought, nah, I'm gonna go get some food from these amazing people up here and get that Sri Lankan vibe back. They were awesome. I wish I had taken the camera in there, but it might have been a bit, a lot of people don't like the camera, and I think I'm getting a lot of bad looks because I've got the GoPro on top of the helmet. So, and then I went and got a couple of beers, and now I'm back. So I apologize. That was my Jaffna experience. Would I come back? No, I wouldn't. Doesn't matter where you go in the world, every country has that place. I've found them in India, I've found them in Nepal, and Nepal being, you know, my much loved country, there are gonna be places that just don't gel to you, that you just don't get the feeling for. And I'm not talking if it's dirty, if it's rough, it's generally the people that will do it for me. If the people aren't there, I could be in the most dirtiest place with the most welcoming people and it's fine, but when it's dirty and then the people are not very hospitable, and I don't want to go into it too much because I don't want to rubbish the people in Jaffna, but I just didn't get the feeling. That's all I can say. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying to not come here. I just want to keep my feelings good, and because I've got a long way to ride, I want to keep my head in a good space. I don't want to go out there and get haggled tonight and then have a bad experience, and then I've got to carry that on through my journey. So I'll see you in the morning for day 5, and let's start the new day with some new plans and exciting plans, because we are heading along the west coast and going south. Rogie, see you in the morning.